Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the Amazon exclusive G.I. Joe Classified 1/12 scale Cobra Blue Ninjas. This is a 2-pack of a male and a female ninja. Very nice artwork you can see here in front of you. It looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. I am very much enjoying the artwork on this packaging. I think the ninjas look fantastic. I must admit I wasn't a big fan of the red ninja. That's basically was the same buck for the blue male figure here, but the artwork really turned out very nice. Here at the bottom we have the classified logo, the nameplate, the warnings for choking hazards, small parts for children under 3, and a little product image there on the corner. I must say, very nice looking box. For the back of the box, we do have the Cobra Blue Ninjas here, nameplate with the Cobra insignia. We have the product image here with the characters all geared up, looking fantastic. Over here we do have the male character showing his height and his weapons that he comes with. Alternate head, looks great. And down here we have the female with all her weapons and her alternate head. And at the bottom we have a bunch of stuff we don't care about. But there it is for the back of the packaging. For the top of the packaging, we have the Cobra insignia. This is number 51 in the line. And here's the bottom of the packaging. And for the side of the box, the artwork does continue. Looks very cool. Very nicely done. And here on the side we have our little symbols that we never got a legend for, but we got a boot, arrows, and sidekick, some shuriken, and then number 51 with G.I. Joe on the bottom. That being said, let's get these guys out the packaging, guys and gals, out the packaging, and check them out. And here's a look on how they're prisoned inside the packaging. Here's the back of the box. Oh no, is that plastic? Oh, Hasbro. Alright, now that we have them freed from their prison, we have our Blue Ninja team. Must say, I like them a little better with the male character in the blue than I do the red. I'm really hoping on they use the Storm Shadow body, with the white, the normal one, the all white Storm Shadow, for a repaint for like a red ninja, or Articulation ninja, a blue ninja, and maybe Ninja Q or a black dragon. That'd be awesome. Let's hope we get that. I'm sure we will, because since they love repaints. So let's take a look at the male character real quick. We have the blue hood, black stripe across the top of his head there, almost like a plate, but kind of looks like a stripe because the black clashes too much with the blue. With the Cobra insignia inside, we do have the black, I'm sure it's a balaclava mask, a ninja mask under there. The white evil eyes, like he's been mind controlled by Dr. Mindbender, maybe. I come to a point on the back. Nice aesthetics. I like how the paint is on the mask, and I like the sculpting of the hood with the textures throughout. This big collar piece I'm not a fan of. Not sure what they're going for there, because he has his hood on. I can see that would be like a hood if he didn't have his hood on. So, but I think that's kind of offsetting and kind of irritating. So he has these shoulder pads that comes down to like a kind of a V here in the middle of his chest. A lot going on. We have the white bandolier type strap, the black connector, some shuriken here, non-removable, some black in the center with a very small Cobra insignia. Looks pretty nice throughout. Pretty cool. And on the back, it continues with the same colors. A little more white, a little less detail on the back. And we have the black part that's inside with the blue trim. Pretty decent. The arm is pretty much basic. We do have two-tone blues. It's like a very dark blue for his gauntlet and elbow pad on both sides. For the waist, we have this PVC piece that hangs down in the center with the whites and the blues for the waist attire, I guess. On the back, we have two pieces, like the PVC here and here, and then two little pieces that you can put weapons in This is really cool. Over here we have a pouch and then a knife or to go through. It could be a sword holder, sleeve, whatever you want to call it. Very little. Knee pad, dark blue. Boots. I don't get ninja boots out of these. I get like maybe, I don't know. They just don't look like ninja boots to me at all, or ninja feet. They kind of have the two little notches there, like when I have that. The piece goes between their toes there, at least. So that's pretty cool. Bottom of the feet looks pretty good. Like I said, I like the blue on these guys than the red. Just basically want traditional ninjas for my Arashikage, and pretty much for all my ninjas. So, but at least he could be if we do ever get this, he could be a specialized ninja, like for weaponry or something. Moving to a female character, she has the white eyes also. Here she has just a baklava / ninja mask, that black bandana on her head with the Cobra insignia. So the collar piece would have worked on her, but she does not have that. She just have a trim from her ninja gi. 2 cone blues, the white belt. Just wondering, like, does the belts matter? Because in karate, for example, you know, you have your way of telling your rank, your skill set. Black belt being obviously the best, and which obviously you get like 2nd degree, 3rd degree black belt, but a white belt is pretty low in ranking. So is she really tough ninja, or is she just a learner? Thought process. They went for the baggy attempt here, which is great for the ninja look. I like the piece right here, but kind of didn't work too well for the back side of that. It just looks like flaps on her pants, but I get what they were going for, I guess. Here's the feet. Again, does not look like ninja boots. It does have the little toe notch there. It's pretty good. Not a lot to see on her. She's just blue, white belt, white collar, 2-tone blues, and one of the Cobra insignia. Pretty decent. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation for the male character. Head goes down and back, side to side, 360 all the way around. Obviously, because of the shoulder pads, you're going to have to like fan out a little bit to get your 360 turn on your joints. You can get pretty much a T pose. That arm is stuck. There we go. Oh, that's craziness. Probably want to heat that up, but you can almost get the T pose, bicep 360, double jointed pinned elbow. For the hands, they do rotate 360, and you have the up and down on this one. And this hand, let's check it out. Same thing. For the chest, you can do an ab crunch all the way around. You can back it up even farther. Maybe like a nice sword moving away from a sword slice / 360 at the waist, all the way around. But you check it. Most importantly for these guys are ninjas. They gotta have amazing splits, and he's got it. How about that? Nice. That's perfect. Drop down hips, obviously. You can see that. And will he sit? He sure does, but you got the butt flops in the way. I wish there was all this. These and cloaks, in my opinion, should always be soft goods. Anything that hinders the ability to sit, especially for a G.I.JOE. G.I.JOE is just known for their vehicles and stuff. That, yes, they're ninjas, they shouldn't have vehicles, but that's just a general statement for everybody. But still, it doesn't excuse them for not giving us cloth pieces. Thigh swivel, 360. Oh man, double jointed pinned knees. It's pretty good. Can you stand on one foot? No. A side kick. You can get it. Which brings us into our feet. Kind of do pivot down, and then when you're doing your side kick, we have boot cut. So that's good because you need the boot cut to get the out. You want to have your toes point out when you're doing your side kicks or roundhouses. So like that. So bringing it back down. has a little up and a 360 around, which will give you your rocker side to side. So he's pretty well articulated. He does great ninja kicks, which is very important, and it's definitely a plus for this figure because you gotta have playability in your figures. And now we have figure photography and displays, so we need articulation. For the female, we have a very nice up, nice down. It looks like, yeah, her head rotates 360, but see her neck moving? Her neck moves also. And you can see the joint in there. So 360 at the neck, 360 at the top of the neck, side to side. Okay, maybe she doesn't talk. She's a silent one like Snake Eyes. And again, you have to have these out, pivot out a little bit because of her flare of her vest. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hate your figures, guys. Hate your figures. Just did it again. Okay, maybe that's a hard ratchet instead of a soft ratchet. 360 all the way around, as we just seen. There is no bicep cut. We have a pinless, double jointed, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Nope. No, pinless, single jointed. Look at that. Hasbro, really. 360 at the wrist. We have the up and down too on the female. And that's the same. Chest. More back than anything. Back it up. Nothing in the front because this front piece hits the belt, her white belt. Ninja kicks. Alright. Not as good as the male because of the pants, but still acceptable. For Rangers, drop down hips. Side kick. Not as high because of this piece. Drop down hits back in position. We have 360 swivel on the thigh. We do have double joint knees. Pretty decent. Do we have boot cut? Yes, we have boot cut. Feet do pivot down. So you can get that at least. We have the heel out for heel kick. And then 360 around, which is going to give you your rocker for the female also. So very nice. So what we lose out in the female figure for Hasbro, we lost the double jointed elbow. Why? I don't know why. They're pinless, so that's a good thing at least. Okay. Well, since we looked at the articulation, found out we have... Do we have... Oh, let's take a look at something here. We have butterfly joints. I forgot about those. That's good. So we have butterfly joints, but no double joint elbows. This is the male character because it's so well hidden. I forgot about it. Yes, we have the butterfly joints on the male character also. So that works out very nicely. Now, weapons and accessories. You have the alternate head. This isn't the alternate head. That's the alternate head. Haha, I just messing with you guys. And I bought one of these when I first came out of our price. And then around Christmas of 2022, I got a couple of sets that I want to sell for like, I think it was like $29.99 or something like that. It was something very good. I couldn't resist to getting a couple more to army build. So that's why I have these alternate heads. And here's the other alternate head. This is one of the reasons why I bought a second set of these, is because I wanted this. And then when I bought one, I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's kind of like they can be like, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into like saying these are leaders. Because we may get a blue ninja leader one day. Who knows? But for now, they are a squad leader. Whatever ninja rank is. I don't know the top of my head right now. But that's the idea. And then I started looking at it and I was like, well, I'm going to put one like this and then I want to have another one here. So I got 3 sets. So I have a total of 3 sets. So there they are for comparison. They look pretty good. I like the red one. Let's take a look at our females first here. Let's get these guys out the way. So we bring these girls in. This is her first accessory. She has a set of a quiver with some arrows. A lot of blue. At least the arrow shafts are painted. A lot of arrows inside. Pretty cool. And they go in the back of the figure like so. Like that. And that's how that looks. It's pretty cool. Next she has a bow. And I have a few issues with a couple accessories. Which is one of them. Where's the string? We need some kind of string, man. Come on. This is not realistic. It's not an energy bow, at least, so we need some string. So you gotta go to your hobby store, there's a place there for it, and find yourself some string that you like. So you can hold her bow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I've had these figures for a while. Been wanting to do a review for them, but hands are quite stiff. Okay, we're not gonna fight it. I need to heat this girl up, fortunately. So notice she has a bow with no string. Yay. My other issue with the female is that we have well, some would call a sickle. It could be a comma. I don't know what the difference between that is and a sickle, but a comma or a sickle. Gray plastic, no paint. You're gonna get one. I think these should be in pairs, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments about the no string. And what do you think about having these in a pair versus one? Hey, look, guys, string. Guess I had to cut back. You get string on your grappling hook, but you get no string on your bow. So you gotta pick one or the other. So you pick that one. It's all wrapped up. I'm not gonna wrap it. It's just string. Grappling hook, all gray. Pretty solid plastic, I must say. No issues. I probably could hold the figure if you threw this up on somewhere to clip onto, and she could hang from it, no problem, I think. Next up, we have our sword sleeve. Pretty decent. I don't like when they have the holes on the back. I don't like protrusion on my sword sleeves. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll talk about in this video. Peg, this blue. Obviously, this is a very good idea because I think, yep, you can have both. So I think that's great right there. And with her sword, it's pretty decent. Fortunately, they reused the Articulation sword because it has a Articulation logo on it. But ninjas are not a Articulation. Shouldn't have that on there. There's another issue that I have with this set, but still it looks like a great sword. Minus the insignia. And if it's relatively nice. As for putting them in her hand, I did not know that I had to heat up the hands. Usually these were okay to do, so I assumed, which, you know, that's my fault, assuming anything anymore with toy action figures. Okay, well that's it for her. That's all her accessories. As you can see here on the box in the back, they show you everything you get. So we'll get these ladies out of the way. We're bringing them in the guys, and we'll check out their weapons. He does have more than the female. And here's the two versions that you could create. Looks pretty good. Oh no, they did it. They did it. Look, we got a pair of these. We couldn't get a pair for the female character. Pair of commas, sickles, whatever you want to call them. They're your toys. Call them what you want. Pretty cool. It's great plastic. Nicely sculpted though. I like the texture on the handles. They look very good. Oh no, look at this, a pair of size. Really? A pair? Looks pretty cool. Eat your heart out, Raphael. All one color. I really wish they were two-toned, silver, and the handle color been fine. Just make me silver. Business end. Of course you can paint them, but that would take away from your value if you ever want to resell them. But you can customize them very easily. What? Another pair? Wow. They really don't like the female character, do they? Again, all one color. I wish we had this part, this painted silver. And these are exclusives. They should have had a little extra paint, in my opinion. At least you're getting a lot of accessories for the male character. And here we have his sleeves. And we have like 3, 1 down the middle, 2 on the sides, which is kind of awkward for, I'll show you in a second here. It goes on this back. So you can put it straight up and down. You can have it at an angle, right or left. I kind of like it like this for now. Let's see what we get. We have his sword. Now this is okay because this can be believable as a Blue Ninja sword because it doesn't have the Rashikage logo on it. I like the point here. You know, get into a close battle, you can like always stab and get him to back off and then come in with a final slashing action. The handle has a nice appearance to it. Silver blade. And you can do that on the swords. We should be able to do it on the other accessories in my opinion. This is the smaller of the swords, believe it or not. And it's actually not that small, but you'll see here in a second. He has one more accessory. I don't like this. This doesn't make sense for safety purposes. That's that. Then he has this monster here. This is very cool. Definitely could see this as a Blue Ninja weapon. Look how large that handle is. Wow. Can really get some leverage on that. Hold up here, hold on the end. That's what a blade we do is cut right here into the blade. Looks very cool. It is curved. So I'm assuming either, well, does this fit in there because of courage? You can get it in, yeah, like that. It kind of bends it a little bit. So we're gonna put it back, kind of like that. If you wanted that look, or I believe maybe this is more for the side piece here, like that. I mean, as I get in his way, big time in his way. Now, another thing I noticed too is like you have a lot. Obviously, this is a repaint of the blue one, but you'll have a lot of places to put weapons. Like, you know, you got. I think it's a. Also, another problem with this figure is the butt kind of curves out. So whenever you put in there, it's going to angle at the side. You kind of got to watch. You want to, if you bring this back too far, it's how it pushes a weapon. So you're going to bend or stress mark your weapon. So I don't like that positioning much for anything but maybe the commas, which are very difficult to get in to begin with, because it brings them down to the belt. And then you get rid of that pushback on the back. So that works out pretty good. Like so. So you can put those on his person. It doesn't look like you can. Well, we have this piece. Well, I guess you can. Not sure this is not gonna work. Maybe a side here at an angle. I'm not sure this one's down this back. Fortunately, you can't do this with the female character. I don't know why they didn't give her some options for loadout. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. So yeah, you're not gonna get all your weapons on your figures. Unless you force it, you can hold two. And you initially, in theory, you think you can have 4 weapons left of 2 saws and 2 axes. He can hold 2, and then you can insert 2, but that's not going to happen because of that ring. You actually put string on that if you want to too. But there you go. You're going to have 1 extra weapon hanging out somewhere, because that centerpiece is made for a sword. Unless we move that like this. Uh-oh. Let's see if we take out this sword. Stick in the center, and then can we put sides in? Okay, and it kind of just flop around. You're not putting the axes in there. They kind of just flop around. I'm not sure if they've been going to go on his back because of the other handle. That stays. So you guys, you could get away with that, and then you could put 2 axes in his hand. All right. So that's all the accessories for the male character. Okay, final thoughts. There they are. That's the look I was going for now. They are still on Amazon as of this video for regular price. I think they're $44.99. I may keep my eye on them. If they're going to sell or clearance, I may pick up a couple more. But as for now, I'm pretty satisfied. Got me a little team here. Little squad, I guess. And I I do recommend them, highly recommend them. They're not perfect. The female needs more aesthetics. She needed a place to put some of her weapons besides her back, like the male character. That's a shame they don't have the double joint elbow on the female. I don't know why they did that, but do have butterfly joints, so that's good. I do like the loadout. I like the accessories kind of with like a little miss and match with the male character with the back piece is kind of this wonky. Really can't put anything good in there and make it look half decent for displays or photography. So you have to whatever you like. Do recommend them. They're pretty cool. Go plastic. Heat them up though. At least do that first before you open them up. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance. Check out my other videos. A lot of great stuff coming. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next review.